Ranking the best rookie premieres in Madden 24. We are here with our first official tier list of Madden 24. We are going to be going over all the rookie premieres. Now, these cards should be dropping either later in the week around Thursday or Friday or next week, August 21st for y'all. But I did want to still cover them because they're the first piece of content we got and I want to let y'all know my thoughts on them. I think it's a major L though, getting these a week later. They had all summer to work on them. We should get them on launch night. I don't know why we don't. But with that being said, let's get into the first card. Now, the first card we got right here is Darnell Washington that has 80 speed, 83 short arm running, 79 medium, 70 run block. Pretty good run blocker, big tight end. And out of the tight ends, I honestly think he might be the worst one. And what you're going to notice today is I'm not going to really talk about abilities on a lot of people. Really abilities so far at the start of the year don't really matter that much to me. Pretty much every ability that people get, I don't really think are game changing. And if they do get something, I'll touch on it. But Darnell Washington right here, for me, he is, I think, the third worst tight end. So I think he's like, okay. He's either D or C for me. I'm going to start off. I'm going to place him in D tier. Don't think he's a top end tight end in the game. Think he's pretty decent. Right after that, we got Dolphins great right here, Cam Smith. I think this card is pretty good though. 83 speed to start the year and fits the meta actually pretty nicely. Has 85 zone coverage, 82 play rec, 86 agility, 84 acceleration. I like the zone coverage. I think it's going to be a zone based Madden. So for that reason, Cam Smith is actually going to get our B tier started for us. I think he is a very solid piece in the secondary. Right after that, we get Will McDonald of the Jets. I do not like this card. 78 speed, 83 excel. The block shed and the power moves just are not that great. He does have pretty good finesse moves, but these two ratings right here are a major red flag for me. So for that reason, he is going to start our F tier. After that, we get Christian Gonzalez, 83 speed, 84 acceleration, 85 agility. He would have been great last year, but this year, given what I anticipate the meta being, 78 play rec, 78 zone, man and press are good. Again, would have been good last year. Don't like the zone, don't like the play rec. For me, he is going to go ahead and go in the D tier with Darnell Washington. Now, right after that, we get Rashee of the Chiefs right here. 83 speed, hits 80s for all the route running. Think he's overall really, really solid. I like the card. He was honestly statted better than I anticipated him being. I'm going to put him on the same tier as Cam Smith. After that, we get Tyree Wilson. This card could be a lot better given his traits. 78 speed, 83 acceleration, 80 block shed, 84 power moves. If he only has the bull rush trait on yes, this is a card that would go into the B tier for me. But given these low finesse moves right here, he's going to go ahead and start out the C tier for me. Think he's just kind of the definition of okay. And after that, we get the Madden 23 GOAT tupolitou right here. 77 speed, 81 acceleration, not great physical stats. Block shed and finesse moves are, he's just again kind of like overall solid. 84 power moves once again. I'm going to put him in the D tier. I like Tyree Wilson a little bit better. I'm going to lean D tier for him. Right after that, we get Marvin Mims of the Broncos. 83 speed, hits 80s for all the route running. He's a little bit shorter than Rashee. We don't really know tall players, short players, which ones you should go after yet. For that reason, I'm putting him on the same tier as Rashee. Think very similar things of both the cards. After that, we get Darnell Wright. How they statted the offensive line is terrible for a lot of them. So the ratings that matter for offensive linemen, pass block power, pass block finesse, that goes against power moves and finesse moves, and run block counters the defense's block shed rating. And his run block and pass block finesse are not good. He will be good physical stats wise. Really just pass block power is good, and on the edge you're more than likely going to play someone with more finesse moves than he has pass block finesse. For that reason, I get he has like good, I get he'll probably be good like physical stats wise, but he's someone, I don't know, man. I don't know if he sees my field day one. Right after that, we have Jay Ward. 81 speed is a little bit low, 85 acceleration. He does have 82 zone coverage and 82 play rec. Just really only usable on the theme team, I think, with the +2 speed boost getting up to 83. 81 speed just really isn't it. For that reason, he's once again going D tier. And right after that, we get Zay Flowers. I actually had a good take on this card. I thought he was going to be the best rookie premier receiver, and he looks like he will be. 84 speed on him and 80s for route runnings. So far, the best receiver we covered. He is going to be the first card that we have in this A tier. I like him a lot. After that, we have Jahmyr Gibbs with 85 speed. So far, tied for the fastest running back. There will be running backs that kind of move a little bit better than him because they have more excel. Also offers you a little bit in the receiving game as well. He is one of my favorite rookie premieres. I made a take that I thought it would be better than Bijan, and I agree with that. He's going to be our first S tier rookie premier, and I might be overrating him slightly. He might not be the best running back in the game, so maybe he doesn't deserve S tier, but I think he's easily a top 3 rookie premier. Now, right after that, we get Lukas Van Ness. Pretty decent physical stats with 80 speed, 83 excel. This is another card, like I was saying earlier, could get better with traits. Has 80 block shed, 84 power moves, needs to only have the bull rush trait on yes, so you can ignore the finesse move rating. But right now I'm putting him right by Tyree Wilson in the C tier. Looks to be pretty solid. After that, we get Yaya Diaby right here. 81 speed, 85 acceleration, so pretty good physical stats. The block shed and finesse moves are just awful though, and he has great power moves, 86. That's one of the highest ones we've seen, but just block shed finesse moves just are not great. So for that reason, he is also going in the D tier. And right after that, we get Bijan Robinson, 84 speed, 84 acceleration, has 84 break tackle as well. I think Bijan is super usable. I just like Jahmyr Gibbs a little bit more. He is still someone that I'm putting A tier though, one of the better rookie premieres still. Right after that, we get Jonathan Mingo, 83 speed, hits 80 short, 83 medium. This time hits that next tier of deep route running, 85 deep route running, and he's also 6'3". This is another person that wasn't anticipating him being this good stats wise. I like him. I am willing to put him on the same tier as Zay Flowers. Sneaky A tier choice. I might move him to top into B, but for right now, I'm going to keep him in this A tier. I like the height. I like the route running. I am completely surprised how bad this card is. We have Bryan Bresee right here, 74 speed, 79 acceleration, offers you nothing as a pass rusher. This is awful and unusable. He is so far the worst person we covered. F tier, probably the worst rookie premier. After that, we got Luke Schoonmaker right here of the Cowboys, 81 speed, 84 short route running, does not hit 80 medium, and not really too great of a run blocker. I don't like not hitting 80 medium route running. I think there are a lot better cards around his overall that we've seen for core elites. For me, I'm putting him right by Darnell Washington. Not a big fan of the card. Right after that, we get Emmanuel Forbes, 83 speed, 84 acceleration, has 85 man, which again, this is another card that would have been great last year at the start of the year. Has 82 play rec, 82 zone this time. Still can play zone. I like it, but obviously I think he's more of a man coverage corner. For me though, I am going to have him right by Cam Smith for me. He's going to go B tier. I like him, just don't really think he fits the meta as good as other corners in the game. Right after this, we get John Michael Schmitz, has 79 awareness, which is important on the center, 84 pass block power, 84 run block. The pass block finesse as a center, you may be able to get away with it unless you're playing someone like a DeForest Buckner with pretty good finesse moves. I don't like this though. I like hitting 80s across the board. For me, he's better than Darnell Wright, so I'll put him a tier above him, but I don't love the card. He's going C tier. This is probably going to be the toughest card to rank for me. Nolan Smith, 85 speed, 86 acceleration, top end physical stats that we've seen on a defensive player, is one less speed than Tyreek Hill. So that's the positives. As you can see though, 69 block shed, 62 power moves is awful. The finesse moves are fine, like that, but the block shed and power moves is really bad. That is really, really bad on the card. I think he's like a top end of C tier player, maybe B, maybe B. I can put him B tier. I don't mind it. But again, he has some glaring weaknesses, does have some like tippy top end stats in the game. I'm very surprised DJ Turner does not have better physical stats, given he has 97 speed in regs, only 84, and 84 still isn't bad. 85 acceleration. This time though, just the zone coverage is low, the play rec's there, but again, doesn't really fit this type of meta, a zone coverage based meta. For that reason, I think he's a little bit better than Christian Gonzalez. I can put him C tier and not hate it. And after that, we have Byron Young, very similar to what I said about Bryan Bresee. Physical stats are actually good though, 83 speed, 84 acceleration. Offers you nothing as a pass rusher. 68 power moves, 64 finesse moves. He is basically unusable. So for that reason, he is another person going in this F tier. After that, we get Anthony Bradford. This is someone that I really do not like either. 80 pass block power, 83 run block's fine, but the pass block finesse, man, I just think it's too low. 68, not even in the 70s. I think you may be able to get away with using him, but I'm going to go ahead and have him D tier by Darnell Wright. Did not really like this card too much. After that, we get Ji'ayir Brown. Ji'ayir Brown's actually pretty decent. 84 speed, 84 acceleration, has 80 zone coverage, 79 play rec. If he hit 80 play rec, I'd put him A tier. And he's also pretty balanced too, 80 man coverage as well. It's that 80 tier. Don't love Ji'ayir Brown, but I don't hate him either. I'll put him B tier. And after that, we get Paris Johnson. Shout out the GOAT mentality right here. But anyway, 78 pass block power, 84 pass block finesse, 82 run block. He so far is the most balanced tackle. Still don't love him though. You know, he's still not my favorite. I will put him C tier with John Michael Schmitz, which he was more balanced and hit 80s across the board. And after that, we get Dawand Jones. Pass block power, run block are again fine. The pass block finesse, man, it's too low. Especially when he's a right tackle, he will for sure be going up against like Hassan Reddicks of the world. That would absolutely blow by this card because his pass block finesse is too low. For me, Dawand Jones, he is going to go right by Darnell Wright. I honestly could see this card F tier, but he does have some decent ratings. The next two cards are going to be the ones that we speculate on the most. because they have probably the most potential. First up right here is Will Levis. Will Levis in regs has Slinger 1. Yeah, Slinger 1 in regs. I think they're gonna like copy his release over. Now this card does have some negatives with them. Doesn't hit 80 short accuracy, hits 80 medium and 80 deep though, and the throw on the pressure is not great. Maybe because he's Slinger 1, maybe. I'll do it. We're not gonna have like basically anyone else in S, so I'll go ahead and do that. And after that, we get CJ Stroud as well. I do not know what release he's going to have, but stats wise, actually looks really, really good with 82 speed, 82 throw power, great short accuracy, medium and deep, hits 80s across the board. Also great throw under pressure. I actually like this card a lot. Like he's really, really balanced. For me, looks to be a usable quarterback, so I like him. I will put him S tier, but the biggest question marks with this list are going to be Will Levis and CJ Stroud and what QB release they have. Now, this is a card I missed on because I thought they were going to base these guys like stats on their regs roster, like speed, acceleration, stuff like that. Julius Brents is 6'4", 84 speed, 85 acceleration. Kind of a worse Tariq Woolen, but 84 zone, 78 play rec. He's pretty good. I don't think he's like this perfect corner, but given that height, I'm willing to put him A tier. I don't mind him. I like him better than Cam Smith and Emmanuel Forbes. So far, he's my favorite corner out the bunch. And right after that, we get Brenton Strange. Out of all the tight ends, Brenton Strange, in my opinion, ended up being the best with 81 speed, 84 short route running, and 80 medium. I am super surprised by this, but he's a good run blocker as well. I feel like he gives you the best of both worlds with Darnell Washington and Luke Schoonmaker. He's not going to be higher than C for me. I would much rather use Kyle Pitts, George Kittle, bunch of other tight ends in the game than him, but C tier it is. And for the last 84 overall rookie premier, we have Dorian Williams. Oh man, big question mark this year. Are linebackers back? In some of the notes, they said linebackers only have a 10% jump reduction compared to safeties in the box. So that's going to be one of the first videos I make on the channel, talking about linebackers, using linebackers in a video. 82 speed, 80 play rec, 81 zone. I like that balance. And compared to the linebackers we saw, I think Fred Warner is better, but he looks to be a usable one. I'll put him B tier. I do not mind him. And for the last card right here, we got Aidan Hutchinson. Aidan Hutchinson with that 81 speed, great finesse moves. Because again, if everyone did every rookie premier, this is someone that would match up with the rookie premier tackles and just absolutely outclasses them in finesse moves. Great block shed. The power moves are slightly lower. The acceleration is there as well. He doesn't get any crazy abilities in my opinion, but I do think he's one of the better cards, but I will put him here. I think he is a great left end to start the year. And yeah, y'all, this has been my thoughts on the rookie premieres that we will be getting. If you completed all 32 rookie premieres, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Are you excited for these cards? Are you disappointed? Me, myself, I'm a little bit disappointed because I don't really think they're that great. Really, the ones I'm excited for are Jahmyr Gibbs, and I mean, Zay Flowers, Jonathan Mingo, Julius Brents. I think they're cool. Don't know how long they're going to stay on my team. And I'm excited to try out Will Levis and CJ Stroud, see how their releases are. And yeah, man, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If you enjoy content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with the best cards in Madden. Now, if you guys want to see me use these cards live, check the links in the description. Hit that Twitch with a follow. We are going to be streaming every single day of Madden 24. So I'd love to see you all over there, man. Now, if you don't feel like heading over to Twitch though, and you want another video to watch, check this one out right here. These are the secret stats in Madden, and it's definitely worth a watch.